Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work.
See, now you're smiling. Now you look like you're picking up now. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Empire 161 Show, Season 7, Episode 9. Opening up a little Wayne. How about that? Little Wayne. Yeah. I don't
some Little Wayne.
Yes, there you go. Some Little Wayne. That would have been better instead of tongue-tying the hell out of myself. But yeah, it's Uproar, which is Cam Schlittler's warm-up music, not walk-out music. But yeah, thank you for joining us on this Sunday evening, as we've got some stuff to talk about. It was, not the best week, but listen, we're here for all of it. So thanks for joining us, as always. If you're joining us on Facebook live stream, if you're joining us on YouTube, or wherever you found your audio podcast. I am Ed, and with me as always is Lisa. Lisa, what's up? Besides traffic, what's going on there?
Oh my God, why did you have to bring that word up? So folks, there is a transit strike here in New York as of 12:01 a.m. on Saturday morning. And everybody and their mama and their papa are on the road because it took me 2.5 hours to get home from Long Island today. So if I have a little bit less energy than you're used to, that is why. But we have two not so great series to talk about, and writing the notes also just like made it worse. And we also have some food to talk about because Eddie went to all 3 games of the Subway Series, and I joined him and his wife at one of them. So there are at least 3 things that I'm aware of that we're going to give you some highlights on. And Ed might have had something today that I don't know what he had today. So he's going to share that with us. But I'd rather talk about the food the whole time. Also, let's not forget to mention that the MVP this weekend was the weather, because it was gorgeous out pretty much for all 3 games. Like it got from tolerable to really nice to perfect. I think, right? Tolerable, because you said Friday night you wished you had a little bit more on.
Yeah, I would say Friday nights. I mean, honestly, though, I blame myself partially for that, because I think I probably could. I should have. No, I knew better. I was okay. Like it wasn't the end of the world, but yeah, I would have preferred like a hoodie, light jacket wasn't quite enough because the wind was picking up. But I also was like kind of sweating on the way from the car to the ballpark. So it's New York in May. I'll just put it that way. Like. Mm-hmm. Every half hour could change. Who the hell knows what's happening? So, yeah, it was about it. Today was shorts and a t-shirt. So
absolutely, I would assume so. Yeah.
Oh yes. Today was shorts and a t-shirt. It was spectacular. Today was the weather-wise. Today was the winner of it. But last night was fine. Yeah.
No, last night was great. Last night was. I am so happy and cozy. I could fall asleep right now. Weather, like the wind. At our seats, we were all the way up, but like the wind with a hoodie and my jeans on, it was just like so like I just wanted to just like snuggle back in my chair and just be like for a little bit. But the people behind us kept talking and talking and talking and said some really head scratching things that we heard.
Yes, one of them was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I've heard some really stupid comments from a lot of stupid people, and this was the cake. This was the cake. I was trying to. I mean, I really had to put together like a list one day, like of like the dumbest things I've ever heard. Like really take a minute to like really put this together for real, and like do that.
So really quickly, what grade was I in? I think it was in 7th grade. Mr. Warsaw, that was his name, was my English teacher, and he was known for having one person in every class of his take notes every time a student gave a stupid excuse for why they didn't do their homework or why he caught them doing something, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And in my class, he nominated me as the note taker, and I will never forget. I'm just going to say a girl named Jackie. I will not say her last name. A girl named Jackie had the most excuses in my class, and it was always for chewing gum. He hated, Mr. Warsaw hated when we chewed gum.
Interesting. I kind of, I mean, I want to know all these excuses of chewing gum. Like, I don't know if you got like some stank breath going, you could like get some gum to like clear that. I mean, I like chewing gum while I'm playing softball, but I think it's just like an inherent thing that I don't know. You know, like people eat seeds and stuff. Like it seems to be just like a thing. Just um, I don't know how many others you can really get into. I don't have many. That's why I'm like kind of intrigued.
I do chew gum on a regular basis. Like I
Yeah.
chew gum almost every meal after I chew gum. I actually read that chewing gum is just as effective as flossing to get food out
Hmm,
of your teeth. So I
interesting.
just chew some gum after a meal. But I also just like I don't know. I think my mom got me into gum when I was a kid. So,
I don't know how.
but I
I don't
never
know
got
how.
caught by Mr. Warsaw.
So you're a little more slick about it, right?
I was slicker about
Okay.
it.
Interesting. Interesting. Um, all right. Let's listen. Let's just jump right to it. We'll pepper in the food with the baseball when we get to the Subway Series because I'll maybe we'll do is we'll go through the food choice for each game at the tail
Okay.
end of that, right? Well, maybe
Okay.
we'll just weave it in there and stuff like that.
Yeah, no problem.
Um, all right. Well, listen. Obviously, if you're watching this, you must follow the Yankees on some level of any way, shape, or form, and you know they had a pretty damn rough week,
It was a
and
terrible week.
it's
It's
been
not
pretty
what you
bad.
want. It is not what you want at all.
It is most certainly not. So they wrapped up their long road trip this weekend, but the second leg of that road trip was in Baltimore earlier this week, where the Yanks would drop the initial game by final 3-2. Ryan Weathers, no decision, 6 1/3, one hit, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 9 Ks. So pretty outstanding performance by Weathers, who took a no hitter into the seventh inning
Yeah.
and got that one hit, got pulled, and then immediately a 2-run homer given up by Hedrick, who took the loss. His record's now 3-1. And like I've said many times, relievers' records you can kind of take with a huge grain of salt because it's whatever. It's one loss record. Um, Ben Rice, though, the only offensive star to really speak of, who was 2 for 4 with his 13th homer of the year, driving in both of the runs on the night for the Yanks, and a run scored because he obviously hit a home run. Yeah, this one, again, the offense not clicking, but then Ryan Weathers pitched his ass off. Like
He
that
really
sucks.
did. He had such a great game.
He did. He pitched his ass off. He gives up one hit, and he was around 100 pitches. So I'm not like, I don't know. I just the way baseball's been managed for quite a little while now. Like I'm not going to lose my mind about going to Hedrick in that situation, right? If he had the no hitter intact still, that might change my mind to be completely honest. But like Boone goes to one of his most reliable relievers. Honestly, could be. I mean, we could probably say maybe Hedrick was his most reliable reliever, but I kind of have a feeling he's kind of turned into a pumpkin this week. No, I mean he was pitching really well. I mean, we'll see if he corrects this. But
Yeah.
I kind of get why he went to him there. But to me, this one's on the offense. You got to score more than 2 runs. Like,
Yeah.
it's been in the dump for a minute.
You know what adds salt to the wound for this one too? Kobe Mayo, when he hit his 3-run home run in the bottom of the seventh, that snapped a 3 for 35 slump that he was having.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I do have one positive stat from this game though. So when Ben Rice hit his 13th of the year, he and Aaron Judge are now the first pair of Yankees teammates with 13 plus home runs in each of the team's first 42 games of a season. We're both being tongue tied today.
Yeah, really bad. Yeah, it's just whatever. Well, we can save it towards the end because I have a lot of thoughts on the state of the team at the moment. But There's got to be more than Judge and Rice. It just
100%.
it's just
100%.
we need I actually let me rephrase that because Belly has been a contributor. Belly's gotten it going recently and everything, and Paul Goldschmidt has also been good this season too.
And
But
recently, I'm gonna say the Brotherhood of the Traveling Pants has also helped Jazz Chisholm.
Yeah, he's had a couple. Honestly, he keeps showing signs of like getting going. He's a big key for this lineup. He has to. You have to lengthen the lineup. The bottom of the order, kind of. I don't want to. I was about to say it is what it is, but they got to get more out of it. You have to. Again, if you're going to be the team that we expect you to be, like the expectations are high.
Yeah.
And you and the Rays and Yanks are battling it out right now. It's still very early for the standings to really like go too crazy about it, but we are right around the corner from it. Really, when I start June 1st, Memorial Day weekend is kind of when it's like, all right, let's really start like locking in on the day-to-day standings. But you also don't want to drop on. I'm not saying they don't mean anything, but
right.
It's still early. You have so many games you can make up anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's flip the script to a positive game here, where the Yanks did bounce back and beat the Orioles in the second game of the series by a final 6-2. Will Warren picked up his 5th win of the year, went 5 2/3, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Paul Goldschmidt 2 for 4 with his 4th homer of the year and a walk. Trent Grisham 1 for 3 with his 6th homer of the year, 3 ribbies, a walk, and Aaron Judge was 2 for 3 with 2 walks and 8 runs scored. So Paul Goldschmidt, leadoff spot again in this, facing a lefty, and does what he's been doing. I mean, he has heated up now. He's starting to get at bats a little bit more regularly. So they're facing a lot of lefties right now, and I think for the most part they faced a lot of lefties this year. It feels like an unusual amount of left-handed starting pitching is coming Yankees way. But he's making the most of it, which is nice to see. I mean, a guy who's a former MVP, maybe he's not what he used to be, but he's contributing for sure. More than others.
He's got both of the Yankees leadoff home runs this year. His first one was on Saturday.
Yeah, so jump on him early, right? Like that's a lot of people praise Ohtani for doing his thing too, and you also can jump on a starting pitcher before they settle in, even the better ones. That's kind of when you want to get them before they get their groove, because then once that happens, it could be lights out.
Yep.
Anything further on this one before we?
No, that was the only stat I had.
All right. So the Yanks would drop this series by dropping the rubber game by a final of 7-0. I mean, we'll go through the line, but the big story was Max Fried. Max Fried did get the loss by his record's now 4-3. 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 Ks. The Yanks offense 0 for 4 with runners in scoring position and had 1 hit. They got 1 hit on the night. So not much to really talk about past there. Pretty obvious that the offense was the issue, but the story out of this one is Max Fried. He would eventually hit the IL with a left elbow bone bruise in his elbow. I don't know how one does that outside of banging it into something. Fried's been off for a couple of starts, so it seems like he hasn't been right. So not just my mind, but a lot of people's minds going to the worst, which you were just like, hey, listen, because we had to wait a few days for their result. And I was kind of like all right, anything but Tommy John.
Right.
I'll take anything but Tommy John. Like
exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's ends his season, part of next season. Like that's disastrous.
Yeah.
But
we already had too many people go through that last year.
Yeah. There's still, I mean, him and Fried and Cole have not pitched in the same rotation yet. That still hasn't happened. Later this season, knock on wood, it does, because Cole seems like, he's got I think it's one more rehab start now, he'll before he's expected back. But Max Fried looks like he's going to miss a little time here. But if there was one area the Yanks could afford to lose somebody, would probably be in the starting rotation, because they have a pretty damn deep rotation this year. Got Schlittler.
They
doing his thing.
but
No, you never want to lose anybody. I'm not saying it's hunky dory, like I'm gonna go do a cartwheel after the show, and like Max Fried's on the IL. But listen, you got Schlittler, you got Weathers, who's pitching really well. Warren's
Yep.
pitching really well.
Yep.
Rodon, 2 stars. He's still no, he's not where he should be, but
Yeah.
I'll cut him a little slack since he's just coming back. But like, we'll get back to him in a minute. But yeah, he's kind of working his way in there. And then Elmer Rodriguez, who pitched earlier today, I mean, he's going to get another start, and then Cole will take his spot.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of curious to see if he pitches well again, because he pitched pretty well today. What they would do, like, would you keep him up and maybe consider, because the other area of our pitching staff really needs a lot of help right now, like a lot of help.
Mm-hmm.
So just something to toy with. Maybe you want to, I don't know. Maybe you want to go with Weathers to the bullpen because he has relief pitching experience. Plus, there will be an innings limit on him at some point because he's never been like a full-time starter in his career.
Well, don't you think that they'll keep Elmer up a little bit longer because now of Max Fried missing a couple starts?
Well, I think Elmer's going to take his spot until Cole, and then Cole will take that spot. So then you'll have Schlittler, Rodon, Warren, Weathers, Cole. Right?
Cole.
Did I say
Okay.
Did I say Cole twice?
Schlittler, Rodon. No, he did not.
Warren, Weathers, Cole. Yeah. So
What's
I just wonder.
what's up with Clark Schmidt?
I've heard like August, September. He's more like the later part.
Really?
Yeah, he's.
I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, because he got hurt like mid-season. Around then.
Yeah, I also just think I feel like I see him more in the dugout than the others, so it was like I was getting used to seeing his face again.
Yeah.
I think that was part of it.
Yeah. I mean, listen, when he comes back, it'll be a welcome thing, but
yeah, especially his energy. He's funny.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so then though, the Yanks would go ahead and start the Subway Series on Friday night.
On a high note.
With a win by a final of 5-2. Mentioned Cam Schlittler doing Cam Schlittler things. He picked up his 6th win of the season, 6-1, 6 2/3, 2 hits, 1 walk. 1 earned run, 2 walks, 9 strikeouts. Absolutely dominating performance by Schlittler.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Rice 3 for 5 with his 14th homer of the year, 2 runs scored. Jazz Pants 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, runs scored, a walk, a double, and a stolen base. So filling up the stat box there big time in Giancarlo Panton's. Wow.
We should have a blooper reel today.
Oh my God, this is rough. This is rough. Wow. Giancarlo Stanton's pants.
There you go.
Apparently borrowed to wear. And earlier in the week he was wearing Trent Grisham's pants. So I don't know if he's just gonna like go through the entire lineup and just borrow, or maybe the entire roster and just keep borrowing people's pants. I don't know where that would end. But Spencer Jones in his own pants, 2 for 4,
allegedly,
with an RBI single as well. So yeah, listen, what more can you say with Cam Schlittler? I mean, he's been awesome. He's been one of the best pitchers in baseball. Yeah, it is early, but man, like. This kid has just been phenomenal. He has been going ahead and meeting the expectations and exceeding them at this point. He's the ace of the staff. He is.
Absolutely.
Right yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
As good as Max Fried was, has been, whatever, or even Weathers and Warren, because they're all pitching great. Like Schlittler has just been better. Yeah, it's awesome to see.
Yep. So I have a couple of stats for this one. In the bottom of the 7th, when Juan Solo hit his home run, that was number 6. Juan Soto hit his solo home run.
I thought you did it too. I thought you said Juan Solo. I may have heard that wrong. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
When that guy hit his home run, it was his 6th of the season, but it was also his 250th of his career. And he is the 7th player with 250 or more home runs and 95 stolen bases before turning 28. 4 of the other 6 are in the Hall of Fame.
I'll call it now. I'm pretty confident.
Yeah,
He'll be there.
Absolutely.
He'll be there one day. When he actually gets older.
Yeah, because right now when I read that part, I was like, he's only 28, and I knew he started young, but I was like, damn, I feel old.
It's nuts. Yeah, he's pretty young still.
Yeah,
he's just like entering his prime.
Yeah, he is. So you were just talking about Cam Schlittler, and I do have 2 stats for him. The first one is for the game. He threw a season high 106 pitches, 71 of them for strikes. And that was his first Subway Series start, which just sounds crazy to me because I already feel like he's been on the team way longer than he's been. He's also, and credit to Eddie for sending me this one, sending me this fact from somebody else. He's the only pitcher in New York Yankee history to post a sub 1.40 ERA and record at least 65 strikeouts through their first 10 starts of a season. The only Yankee to ever do that.
Yeah. And we've said many times before, when at this point in time, when you become the only Yankee to do anything, it's kind of nuts because you just assume the Yankees have done everything at some point. Somebody must have done something.
He might also be the only Yankee pitcher with the skinniest legs in the world.
Yes, because he's a magnet for baseball, apparently, because he just keeps getting comebackers constantly. He also made a spectacular fadeaway throw down the third baseline as well.
He did.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah, so on this night, though, food-wise, making a trip to Citi Field. Mm-hmm. I went with my buddy Alex to the game. We got official name is chopped cheese, and it was spectacular. It was excellent. The name going forward.
I was just gonna say. Now, why did you say official name?
The official.
I know the story, but tell the crowd, Ed.
Apparently, Alex was asking about the details because he had ordered ahead of me. He was asking about the details of the chopped cheese, and the woman, when she went to explain it, she paused and she's like, it's like a deconstructed cheeseburger. I heard that, and I'm like, you know something? That's spectacular. I am not going to forget this, and that's what I'm going to refer to it as now. I'm going to make sure it gets that. And we were cracking up about it, but they also had these sausage and peppers deconstructed there as well, which I will get back to more on that for today's game because I did try to go. I tried to have that. Mm-hmm. But then there's an interesting part to that as well, and I want your opinion if I made the wrong decision. Oh, my food choice today. Yes, there's something. We didn't get a chance to talk about this.
We did not. I have no idea what I got today except for one thing.
I don't know, man. I got. Damn it. All right, whatever. I'll get back to that in a minute. So last night's game, which is one
we were there. We were
there last night for last Saturday night's game, and the Mets would take this one by a final 6-3. Carlos Rodon took the loss. He's now 0-1 in the season. 3.2 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 Ks. Aaron Judge 2 for 4 with a walk and a double. Jazz Pants 2 for 5 with a double and a run scored. Yankees offense though 3 for 15 with runners in scoring position and left 11 runners on base. Small villages were left on base by the New York Yankees last night. I mean, it was gift wrapped for them. But then they decided, hey, we're going to gift wrap this for you because we're going to be even nicer guys, especially by Carlos Rodon and his wild pitch, which took a bizarre ricochet off the backstop, and it shot up. So not just did 1 run score, he decides to grab it because the ball ricocheted over Austin Wells, bare hands it, and attempts to throw the second runner trying to score out and airmails it. Dude, just eat it. Just hold on to the ball there. Listen, as soon as that wild pitch happens, you're basically that run scoring, and just trying to minimize the damage here. Don't try to be a hero, and that's what happens. And the concerning thing here is Carlos Rodon with these 2 starts so far have been bad Carlos Rodon. Like when things
Yeah.
start don't go his way. You know what I'm
Yep.
talking about? Like
Yep.
he unravels, and
Yep.
you can just see it. Now the last year, and most of the year prior, he's pitched well, and he's stopped that crap. Like he's kind of found a way to like breathe and take a second and kind
Didn't
of
Garrett
relock
Cole
in.
talk to him about that too?
I believe so. I think that was it.
It was after
The World Series start.
I was going to say the World
Or
Series. I was
playoff
going to
start,
say
yeah.
a playoff start. Yeah, I didn't know if it was the World Series. But after that playoff start where he was like all hyped in the first inning and you could see him being like,
Yeah.
come on, boys. And then
Yeah.
he choked. And Garrett Cole was like, hey, let's try to be cool and just keep the same like
That's Garrett Cole.
level of energy
Yeah.
the entire game. Like, and then shove bananas in your mouth and eat them as fast as possible.
Oh
Because
man,
that's what I do.
Garrett
Garrett Cole, man, I've never seen somebody eat a banana as fast as Garrett Cole does.
No, he takes down those bananas, man. Like
I kind of want a banana eating contest the way they have the hot dog eating contest, like Chiquita banana. Oh my god, I just came up with something. Chiquita banana. Reach out if you want to put this together. Because I got a guy that I think is gonna win.
Yeah, I would say I would put my money on Cole for sure. But yeah, listen, this one and then just sloppy. I mean, the Yanks offense stranding runners at runners scoring position. Like you got to put the ball in play more. Situational hitting. Like we've been over this. And then the defense, not great. Rosario boots one later.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
And the Yanks left small villages on base. Like with this, and I'm not just saying because the Yanks lost this one, but this was not the cleanest game on either side because even. The Mets made a couple errors too that were, kind of like, pretty bad, and it was not pretty, but
no,
this was a rough one.
It was a rough one. I only have one stat, and I think you'll appreciate it because I learned that Jazz Chisholm Jr. was wearing John Carlos Stanton's pants again.
Again.
Yes, because he has gone 5 for 9 with 2 doubles in 2 games while wearing Giancarlo Stanton's pants.
So he must have been wearing them today, I'm going to assume.
I guess so. I don't know, but I
he
guess
had a hit and 2 walks today. So I would imagine this is going to keep going.
Let's see him open a bag of chips and see what happens.
Freaking bag of chips comment is just so. That's funny though, Lisa. Though I like last year, I was dealing with like 2 separate injuries at the same time, and one of them was tennis elbow and
tennis elbow without playing tennis.
Exactly, but I will understand what he's saying though because like you can't do basic shit like picking up a cup hurts, like anything like that. It's nuts.
I 100% get it because I was telling Angie at the game last night. I was trying like. A bigger bottle, but I was trying to open my water bottle, and right now my wrist, if it doesn't necessarily like hurt me all the time, but certain movements that like I can't even tell you what they are because it's just like random movements, but like certain movements hurt my right wrist a little bit. It's the only thing that hurts is like those types of movements. So I'm trying to open my water and I'm like, I can't open it. And then Angie's like, you want me to do it? And I was like, no. And I finally opened it. But the craziest thing about that too, let me just say, is I'm a lefty, like straight up lefty with the majority of things in my life. But there are some things like throwing a baseball or a softball in my case, where I use my right hand. Mm-hmm. So I can't open water with my left hand. I don't know how to do that. I've always opened the bottle of water with my right hand.
I'm so dominantly right-handed. I don't even know like what the hell. I don't even like. I mean, this is just my left hand's here to like just guide basketball.
It's just there to like high five it.
It's just it's just there like whatever.
No, there are. I think a lot of lefties because we are like I'm not trying to be cute. Like we're rarer.
Yeah.
It's a righty dominated world, so there are some things that we just naturally learn. Like think about it. Have you ever seen a computer with the mouse on the left side? Because I don't know how to use the mouse on the left side either. I only know how to use it on the right.
I've never even thought of the concept of the mouse being on the left side.
See, you are lefty biased. You are lefty biased.
I'm just saying, like I've never even seen it. Like now I feel like when I walk the office tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna have to look around and I'm gonna be like, huh, wonder who's
I
left.
guarantee you, if you know a lefty in your office, they probably have the mouse on the right because they probably learned how to use a computer with the mouse on the right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look
There's a
into
lot of things that I do with my right hand just because it's just normal everywhere. Like even cutting. I know some lefties put their fork down and pick up the knife. I don't. I can't cut with my left hand either.
Yeah, I mean, I knife, right? This is just guiding, but then I don't like because Angie doesn't understand why I don't switch over and then eat with my right. It's already there. Like, what? Why am I switching hands?
Oh, you eat with your left hand?
I mean, I cut, right, and
Uh-huh.
then with the fork in the left hand, I will just
Oh, just
do
take the
that.
meat.
Yeah, like
But you're
now
not
if
eating
I'm
your whole meal with the left hand.
no, like if I'm scooping something like rice or mashed potato, I don't know, whatever else side is. No, then I will
Mhm.
switch over and I will start like I don't keep
Yeah.
going like that. No,
That makes sense though. I get you with that. Like your hand is
it's just a
already, yeah.
simple motion. Yeah, it's a short motion.
Yeah. I get
So,
that.
um,
I,
all right,
I
so
really want you to do this homework assignment and tell me if there's
I'm gonna
somebody
look
at
into
work that
this.
has it
It's
on the
in.
left hand side.
This is like the deconstructed cheeseburger. It's
It
just
is.
it's just gonna be. I'm gonna be locked in on this now for like a minute, and I'm gonna get annoyed with myself because I don't want to be locked in on it. Like I want to forget it and move on, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's gonna happen. Um, it's like I'm there. There was I have Bo Bichette's walk up music stuck in my head, and I don't even know what the song is about. I had to look it up and find out more
What is
about
it?
it. I Jairi. It's like some
Oh,
weird.
it sounded like a religious
It is.
rap song or something.
Yes, it
That's what it
is.
sounded like to me.
Yes,
Because
I
I
had.
remember hearing it and then let me I have to say this. I have to
Well, we
say
can
this.
talk about City Field. We can.
Okay.
We were about to get there anyway. So
Okay. Yeah. So let me give City Field some credit. First of all, I do want to say I think City Field is beautiful. I think it's a
it is.
very beautiful stadium.
It
So I
is.
just want to say that off the bat. But one of the things that I really liked about their gigantic jumbotron is that one, they put the person's hometown or home country, right?
Mhm.
So you get to see where the player's from. I like that. I think that's cool. But two, they put the person's walk-up music. Why doesn't every stadium do that? I don't understand. I
Yeah,
think that's
we were talking about this. The Yanks did that like a year or two ago, like briefly, and then they kind of just went
Mhm.
away from it. I don't know why. Yeah, you should like, and I know like when they're on Apple TV, which they were on Friday, but I was at the game, so I did not watch it. I
Mhm.
know Apple TV always. I don't know this season because I haven't watched the game on Apple TV yet, but I know previous seasons they were doing that. They were putting up the walk-up music on the screen somewhere, and it
I
was
don't remember seeing it. I only watched part of the game
okay. Their
today.
graphics are
So
also subtle. Like they're kind of
they
just like in
are.
a
No, but
corner.
I tend to
Yeah.
read like I'll read them.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice the walk up song because I probably would have commented that to you when I saw you.
Yeah,
Um,
I know they were doing that, but for them it ties into iTunes. It's like, hey, like it makes a
yes,
business sense for them to do it, which
of
I don't
course.
care. I don't hate on that. It's fine. But yeah, you're right though. I do wish more state. I'm trying to think of other ballparks. I feel like I've seen it before, but not. I can't tell you where the hell I've seen it before. But
I
I do
really
like it.
think
It's a
they
nice
should all
touch.
do it. Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool.
What I don't like, and again, I will say this straight out. And again, if you watch the show, I've been to 26 of the 30 ballparks, so I
Yes,
can
yeah.
officially say, like, hey, maybe this guy actually has something to this. Um, the getting in and out of City Field is what I don't like. It's kind of stupid. I'm
It's
going to be honest.
terrible. And
It's
it's only going to get worse with the soccer stadium and the casino.
well, I mean, like when you're in the ballpark, like like I usually most people go
Oh,
in.
oh my God, that
Yeah,
was terrible. I felt like we were walking forever last night.
yeah, most people go in
Oh.
because they meet up by the Apple, right in front,
Mm-hmm.
or the Tom
Mm-hmm.
Seaver statue, and that's fine because that's where the train leaves you also, and then that's everything's funneled through the main entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
LIRR when it's running, not at the moment. The 7 train, parking lots, it's all funneled through the main entrance, right?
Yes.
Which is fine. So you go through there, then it's basically like a couple of escalators that take you straight up, and then you kind of veer off to wherever you're going. And they have small elevators to bring you up and down. which Yankee Stadium has the big freight elevators to get you up and down, and they also have ramps and stairs if that's what you want. But you're silly if you do, because the elevators are so efficient, they get you in and out. Like, that's one of the best unique little things that they did with the new Yankee Stadium. I don't even have to call it that anymore because it's been around forever now. It's Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
But they did that, and I'm just kind of surprised Citi Field didn't do something along those lines, because they opened in the same year. You know what I mean? Like, I just think they could have done better. We don't need to do the stairs, like 50 flights of stairs, or we did the ramp last night, which took forever. And the old Yankee Stadium used to have the friggin' ramp,
Yes,
and Shea Stadium, and it was a nightmare. It always gets backed up, and you're stuck at the end of it. It's just stupid. It's completely inefficient. Well, I don't know. I don't know how you fix that now. Like, it would probably take a major renovation for them to kind of like
it would
work that out. So that's what I'm saying. I think that ship has sailed at this point. But massive kudos to Citi Field for having Zeppelins. Oh my! We had Zeppelins. We had Zeppelins in a bag with powdered sugar, fresh. Shake the bag.
Hot, warm,
like, spectacular.
Like so doughy. Oh my! I am so sad. It's like the the chicken leg ice cream thing from Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
Like, I'm so glad I only had I had one, and the chicken thing I only had a bite. Like, I totally got to get the chicken ice cream again for myself.
Well, like Friday.
But like Friday, yeah.
Like Friday.
Thank you. Like Friday.
It's
depending on the weather. Depending on the weather.
I did get the chicken ice cream again, and I'm gonna be honest.
You did, I know.
It's not that hard to get. Like, you really can just walk up and
I know. I will. But those Zeppelins, like, I told you, I was like, please get Zeppelins again today for yourself.
I did.
And you were like, I'm going. And then I was like, just take a picture so I could put it. So the picture is on our Instagram and our Facebook page, folks. Ed took, by the way, that was a beautiful picture, Ed. It looks like Zeppelins in an ice sculpture. That's how it looked.
Angie and I argue about this, but like, when I actually take a minute to like, because I did video production, so I will frame and stuff. I do like that stuff. But
it was beautiful. Very Ansel Adams of you.
I appreciate that. I'll share it with Paul, and I'll see.
Oh my God, Paul will find that to be a very lovely shot. He will.
I'm just gonna send it to him and not say anything.
You should just be like, send.
Just send.
Let me know.
See what he comes back. See what he comes back with.
Oh my God. But those Zeppelins, oh my gosh, that Zeppelin was so good. So
they were delicious.
Now, is it only in one place?
Yes, I didn't see them anywhere else.
Okay.
I wish they had them upstairs, because I also give Citi Field props on the thing too, is that they have a lot of the options that you have on the main level. A lot of them, not all of them, obviously, because that's not possible. A lot of them they do have upstairs as well, like especially like behind home plate where I had sat Friday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
In that area, there's a big like section there where they have a lot of the food options. So yeah, I wish they did have them upstairs, but there was only that one stand down the left field line that they have the Zeppelins, and I had to. I'm like, this might be the last time I'm here this year.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm going to make one of the Italian feasts this year, even though I love to do it. This might be it. It's no Zeppelins until like sometime next year. I had to go for it, and man, it was awesome. And I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so when I got to the game, I went for them. That was like my breakfast, essentially. Yes, you shouldn't eat Zeppelins for breakfast because that's stupid.
Well, I mean,
I know, but whatever. I'm not saying
you also played softball this morning, so you had physical activity in there.
I did, and I was sweating my butt off because it was.
I bet you were. It was pretty gross out today. So really quickly, let me say what I ate last night because I thought it was good. What was it called? Pig Beach?
Pig Beach, yeah.
Okay, so the restaurant or whatever it is was called Pig Beach, and we walked around the upper deck area, the 400 level, and that was the only thing that I was like, yeah, I want to try that. I got the brisket mac and cheese. So it was good, but it wasn't as warm as the Zeppelins.
Well, hold on a second. We went past something, but you can start it. What is your rating of the Pig Beach brisket mac and cheese.
Well, if it was hotter, I would have given it a home run.
Ooh.
So I'll give it a triple.
Okay. We haven't had many triples.
Maybe a double with a throwing error. How about
Oh
that?
my God.
How about that?
Wow, dinging them. All right. Wow.
Yeah, because I really think that if it was hot, like not hot, like warm, it would have been like so good.
Okay.
It would have been because it was the brisket was flavorful. I'll also say this: one of our friends that went to the game had, I think it was just a pastrami sandwich. I don't like pastrami, but she showed me what it looked like, and she was like, "You want to try it?" And I was like, "No," but the edges of it look really good because it looked like all barbecued up. And she was like, "Here, just try it." So she pulls the piece off and gives it to me, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" Like I don't think I would have had a full sandwich of it, but that was really tasty too.
Yeah, they have good pastrami there too. That was one of the things on my mind as well. Like I thought about it, but I did go with the Pat LaFrida steak sandwich last night, which was awesome. It was delicious. I've had that before on the ciabatta bread too. It was spectacular. And yes, I will give that. That definitely gets I would say home run. Maybe just a touch under the grand slam. That definitely gets a home run.
Well, a Zeppeli was 100 grand.
Listen, man. Yeah,
100%.
All right, I agree. You knew I wasn't going to argue with you about that. No, grand slam bulldogs on those.
I mean, you went out of your way to go get it again today, so.
Oh, I told Danny, I'm like, dude, we're going down the left field line before we go because I'm getting these damn Zeppelis and I'm not going to be stopped.
Did he have one? Did you give him one?
He didn't want one. I was offering him. He said he doesn't like Zeppelis. I'm like, who doesn't like Zeppelis?
Danny, that's weird. We got to talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know why. What's with him with the? Because I know like he doesn't like dairy stuff. Doesn't agree with him very often. I'm like, there's no dairy. That's what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, are you sure?
Maybe it's the texture though. Maybe it's the texture of it. I don't know.
Maybe. Man, they were piping hot both times.
Oh.
Like that thing does not. They don't mess around. Because you're getting them out. They're frying it right there.
So good.
It was Listen, so kudos to Citi Field on your Zeppelis. Your Pat LaFrida never misses with anything that they do. Also, they're spectacular. Pig Beach, little work to do.
Just keep it warm, Pig Beach. Keep it warm, like the Zeppelis. Go ask the Zeppeli people what they do. I'll also say this: I went to get a snack later in the game. Oh. Eddie thought I was joking because I said I might come back with hot chocolate, and I did. But I also got a hot pretzel, and guess what
I found out today, by the way. I looked it up.
You looked it up?
Oh, I know, and I'm going to tell you.
I don't care. I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
No, you do.
No, I don't.
No, you.
So the cheese was not the best part of the hot pretzel. I actually could have done without it, and I think I'm going to be upset when you tell me that today. But the hot pretzel, and I know why. The people in front of me got the last one that was in like the hot pretzel, the thing that twirls them around, like the warmer.
Yeah.
So I got a fresh one. I was actually really happy that they got that last hot pretzel. I was like, yes. And then I was like, but it was the sixth inning, so I was like, they might not put any more out, right? Because usually in the seventh inning they stop serving stuff. So I was like, do you have more hot pretzels? And the girl was nice. She went to the back and she's like, yeah, it'll be out in like 2 minutes. Can you wait? And I was like, absolutely. So she rang me up for my other stuff, at my hot chocolate, and then she came back with the hot pretzel. And she's like, do you want cheese with it? And I remembered our conversation, and I literally was like, yeah, I guess so. And I don't know where she went for the cheese, but she was gone for a little while with the cheese. It was not great. So tell me how much money I spent.
Oh, I know what she was doing with it.
What was she doing?
She was getting it at the Gold Mint in the back because that's why they charge you so much for the cheese at Citi Field. All right. The hot pretzel you bought, was like $7.
Yeah.
The cheese, small cheese cup.
Small.
$3.15.
Come on.
That is obscene.
That is obscene.
It's almost half the price of the pretzel itself.
Yeah, I will never get that again. The cheese.
I don't want to buy it on principle.
It's not worth it. I should have just gotten mustard.
Yeah, or just have it with salt. I mean,
no, actually, I was taking all
really?
the salt off mine.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can go too far with salt, but I do like
Yeah,
a nice amount of
but
salt.
you had a tiny bite of it because Angie.
Oh, it was great. It was yeah. She freaking does what she always does. She tries to like rip the food out of my mouth. So
It was really good though. Kudos on the freshly made hot pretzels.
yes, just
No
not on the
cheese,
chin.
people. No cheese. Don't get the cheese. Don't
That's
get the
not good.
cheese.
All right. Well, we do got one more game though to get to here.
Hmm.
Then we still got some other stuff, but all right. So the Yanks earlier today did drop the series by a final 7-6 as the Mets walked it off in the 10th inning. Elmer Rodriguez did get his third start of his career. No decision, 4 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Um, he was also pulled with like 64 pitches. That I didn't quite understand. I know his third time around the lineup, but I don't know. I would have let him roll a little bit longer. It's not like we have this like super deep bullpen. David Bednar, blown save, his second of the season. 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Tim Hill did get the loss in extras, and we'll get onto the details of that in a second. Ben Rice 1 for 5 with his 15th homer of the year. Anthony Volpe, interesting day. 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. He did have offensively he had a good game. 2
Not
walks.
so much defensively.
Yeah, two walks, a run, and a double. Yankees offense, though, again, 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position, 10 left on base. So you still left small villages on base.
Mm-hmm.
Now, though, the nitty gritty of this crap.
Oh my
So, David Bednar, listen, I like Bednar, but you keep pulling these Houdini things to try to get out of this, and guess what? Sooner or later, you're not going to. And today was one of them. You had 2 outs. You have 2 singles to start off the 9th inning. You got Soto to bang into a field destroys. But then you strike out Vientos on a high fastball after getting him with 2 nasty curves. And then you go back to the curveball to start. And now against Tyrone Taylor, who's like a 180 hitter. And you hung a curveball, a first pitch curveball, that he blasted into left field to tie the game. Why? He's a 180 hitter. Why are you trying to get cute with throwing a curveball to start off? I just don't understand the pitch selection there. I really don't understand it. It was kind of baffling. And when you see if you get a chance, you see the highlight, he puts it on a tee. Like anyone was going to blast that thing out of there. Like you did him a favor, to be completely honest. You helped him out. Terrible pitch selection by Bednar. Like he's got to be better. He really does. And I understand why he's in a closer role, and I like his moxie about dealing with this kind of stuff. But we got to start being a little bit more effective. Like not getting into jams every single time, allowing runs. It's just highlighting. And the thing too is that like the rest of the bullpen mostly did their job today. Outside of that, which is usually who we usually get on, and then it's Bednar who we trust. Even Duvall pitched a 1-2-3 7.
Yep. Which is very
rare. Yeah, it's extremely rare. But the pitch selection was just bizarre. And then that takes us to the 10th inning, where actually the top of the 10th, where Anthony Volpe walks on 4 pitches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First and third, because we got the Manfred man, who was Schumann on third, with 1 out. And Volpe swings at the first pitch and bangs into a double play.
Not Volpe, Wells.
I'm sorry, Volpe. I'm sorry, Wells.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just something that drives me nuts in baseball or softball, whatever. I'm like, if you have a pitcher who's struggling to throw strikes, you don't help him out by swinging. Make him work a little bit.
And if you do not swing, you might get yelled at.
You might in certain situations. That does apparently happen, that we learned on Saturday. No, but it's just like Devin Williams was struggling.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't let him off the hook with that. And also, by the way, like, I'm sorry, it wasn't Schumann. Schumann was trying to execute a bunt earlier in that inning.
Yes.
And
Yes.
He goes ahead and number one, he had 2 pitches to square up and bunt, pulls the bat back, and then swings at a 2-strike airbender that looks like he was about to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Awful at bat by Schumann, like just awful at bat. So the Yanks just not executing it. Earlier in the game, they had bases loaded, no outs, and they executed it to a T. Volpe got the hit. Rosario pinch hits and gets a sac fly. They did all the things right. And then in this situation, they did all the things wrong. All the things wrong. And then you don't score with the man for man. And guess what? You put yourself in a messed up situation now. Tim Hill has to come in, who's not a strikeout pitcher. And that's hard for him to get out of that. And then we put ourselves in a situation with 5 infielders, which is
never good.
No, and the thing was, they almost got out of it. The chopper that Carson Bench hit over, and then Schumann fields and then collides with Volpe to end. Schumann it would have been a bang play. Schumann might have had a play at the plate. I'm not sure if he gets him or not. But some of the post game stuff of them saying that they don't practice that very often, maybe you should. And I'm just saying, like, there should be an exit. I understand it's a rare situation, and when you're going that far, you're screwed. You're desperate. But
yes,
you still should practice it at some point. That I was a little alarmed about that they don't practice it. Yeah, that's kind of stuff. You should be practicing it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you put yourself in a weird spot there. But to me, this is on Bednar.
I agree.
It's on Bednar. Like, besides all of that, all the runners left on, what happened in the 10th, and then Wells to me takes the second blame because number one, you called the curveball to Tyrone Taylor. He did call that pitch, and then you swing at the first pitch and bang into a double play to kill the 10th, and you're also not hitting that well to begin with. Like, I kind of just
you are not being Dominican Wells.
No, we have not gotten Dominican Wells, and I'm starting to doubt we're going to, and I'm very upset about that. I thought this was going to be a thing, and it's not. I've been speaking it into existence.
Only during the World Baseball Classic.
During the World Baseball Classic. I thought maybe he saw Soto on the field, and maybe he would start getting flashbacks to Dominican. Like, I don't know, but it didn't happen. So, fortunately, they dropped the series. But Lisa, the concerns for me too are that, like, about 2 weeks ago, you're kind of like, oh yeah, the Yankees don't beat good teams, yada yada. But now you just lost 2 consecutive series to bad teams. Again, this isn't like a Mets thing, but they're a below 500 team. So is Baltimore, and now you're dropping games to them. And also, there was a stat I did want to bring up here that I got earlier that highlights this. So over the last 9 games, the Yankees have led in 7 of them. They've led by 2 runs or more in 6 of them. They've won just 2 of them.
Oh, that's a terrible stat.
So it's there, and I'm not going there. I'm not Aaron Boone. I'm not going to say it's right in front of them. We're not doing that. But there are the opportunities to flip this whole thing has been there. The bullpen.
They have presented themselves.
Yes. Offense, got to be more consistent. Bullpen, I'm going to be honest, major concern for me. It's a major concern. Like, you got to start looking to try to add some more arms. I know Giovanni Diaz, who's in AAA, he's been pitching well. You might want to give him a shot. Like, you need something here. And as far as Bednar as the closer, I got to start seeing more. I really, really got to start seeing more, because otherwise you got to try to figure something out. Trade deadline is still 2 months away, so you can't count on it at this moment. But you might be in the market for a closer at the trade deadline if this doesn't improve like drastically. Maybe Bednar goes to the setup role. So, or Duvall is also, maybe he actually gets his act together because he was a closer. That is leaps and bounds right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It just the bullpen's a concern, and it's got to be addressed somehow internally. again, starters coming back. Maybe certain starters now go into the bullpen to try to help out. Ryan Weathers being one of them. It's just it's got to be something. All right, so we got some awards. This should be interesting. For the as we normally do, just flip that here. So the top of the heap hitter of the week. You want to start, or you want me to go?
No, I'll go first. I picked Jazz Pants.
Jazz Pants, nice. Okay, good choice. We do have different choices this week, so I
yay! Because
yes.
for the last two, I think we've had the same.
Yeah.
So Jazz this week had a 400 average. His OPS was a 1.028, 2 RBIs, 3 runs, 8 hits, 3 walks, on base percentage of 478, and slugging percentage of 550. And like I said, the Brotherhood of the Traveling Pants, Trent Grisham and Giancarlo Stanton, have all contributed to his stats for the week.
Yeah, it's a team effort for one person to get going.
For one person.
Part of the problem with the lineup right now is that this is what it's taking to get one person going.
It really is. And the fact that he's taking the pants of a man who is literally double his size is hilarious. But I'm curious who you have, because I had a runner up. So let me see if my runner up was your first choice.
I went with Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh, okay, that wasn't, but okay, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Goldschmidt.
Yeah, Goldie. I love gold.
Yeah, that is the gift, Jeff. Whatever you want to call it. That's it. It fits him perfectly. Over his last 7 games, 474 with a 583 on base percentage, 895 slug, 2 homers, 4 ribbies, 3 walks, only 4 strikeouts, 9 hits, and 4 runs scored. So, liking to see he's starting to contribute. Got to get more of that, though. Jazz Pants, maybe getting consistent, start getting going here.
Yeah.
Grisham, I know he's hitting some tough luck, but you got to get more than, you can't hit below 200.
Yep.
All right. King of the Hill pitcher of the week.
All right. Who did you go with?
Camsley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to. That was just another dominating performance on Friday night. The guy's just been incredible all season. We went over stat line, but that's the way you start your first Subway Series game, and kind of like go in to right the ship after dropping 2 out of 3 to Baltimore, and also Freed going in on the IL as well. Like, I just felt like the timing of that also was just, that's what an ace does. It's like, listen, not today.
Yep.
And he absolutely did. Who did you go with?
He was gonna be my choice, but then I was like, no, I feel like Eddie's gonna pick that. So I actually went with Fernando Cruz.
Fernando.
Nice. Yeah, he just, showed up strong this week. I think he was more consistent than what we've been seeing, so I like that about him. He has a 0 ERA for the week, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts.
Oh, that's an excellent choice. And I noticed, he's moved up in the pecking order. Like, he's kind of been, maybe he's the setup man, him and Hill, I feel like. Setting up Bednar, but Bednar, when you get set up, you gotta close the deal.
That's right.
And it's not today. All right, so though the Yankees will be heading back home to the Bronx. Not a far trip for them. Probably 0 at all, basically. I'm sure they've been staying in their apartments and whatnot over the weekend. But there's a huge homestand they're starting, because you got the Blue Jays and the Rays next weekend. I get it's May. This is important. You got to have a good homestand, and let's just cut the crap. So, who are the probables? Who do we got coming up for this upcoming series against the Blue Jays?
All right. Yes. So for the first game against the Blue Jays tomorrow night, they're playing against Patrick Corbin. He's a lefty. He has a 1-1 record, 3.93 ERA, and 22 strikeouts so far. And he'll be up against Ryan Weathers. Ryan is also a lefty. He has a 2-2 record, a 3.00 ERA, and 54 strikeouts so far. Tuesday, The 19th, they'll be playing against Dylan Cease. He is a righty with a 3-1 record, 2.41 ERA, 75 strikeouts so far this season, and he'll be going up against Will Warren. He's a righty. He has a 5-1 record, 3.42 ERA, and 59 strikeouts so far this season. And you're going to have to tell me how to say this guy's name because this is the way I think it's pronounced. So on Wednesday the 20th, Trey Yesavage.
Oh, no, you got it. You got it. No,
Is that how you say it?
Trey
Oh my
Savage.
God. I know when he was a kid, people were like, yo, Trey, you savage. Like, I just see that. I totally see that. So nice. That's a really cool last name. So he's a righty. He has a 1-1 record and he has a 1.40 ERA. And he had 21 strikeouts in the season. And he's gonna go up against our new ace, Cam Schlittler. He's a righty, 6-1 record, and he has. I see your 1.40, and I knock it down 5 points to a 1.35. How about that, you savage? And Cam Schlittler has 68 strikeouts on the season so far.
That Wednesday night, that's
gonna be a good game.
That is a spectacular pitching matchup.
Yeah.
That is it. Oh, and hold on, it's a 4-game series, no?
Oh, is it? I only saw. I might not. I might have. Hold on. I
believe. Yeah.
I got it. That's on me. I didn't scroll
Right.
all the way down.
But no, well, either way, while you're looking for that, no, it's Wednesday night. That's like appointment TV, primetime pitching matchup. Schlittler and Savage should be awesome. It really
Savage. Should. And it's on Amazon Prime that night.
Yes.
Or the MLB Network. Oh, actually, the Blue Jays don't have a pitcher named for Thursday anyway, but our pitcher is named. It should be Carlos Rodon, lefty, 0-1 record, 5.63 ERA, and 10 strikeouts so far this season.
All right, so curious to see who the undefeated and also winless TBD pitching for the Blue Jays. Yeah, I'm excited for the series. I mean, you gotta just right the ship, man. Like enough. It's time to set things straight here. So, and it's important. These are division games coming up. So
yep.
Time to get right. Plus, last time you saw the Blue Jays was the division series last year. So I want to send a message.
That's right.
It's not last year.
It is not last year. Well, I hope it's not last year.
It better not be. We'll put it that way. All right. So that does it for us this week. Thank you as always for checking us out. Checking us out on the Facebook live stream. Check out our Facebook group, the Empire 161 Show. A bunch of cool lineups and other stuff that we do share, the highlights and everything else on Facebook. So check us out there. Check out Pop Culture Pros on Facebook and popculturepros.com, which that's we are presented by. If you want to catch us on Instagram, at Empire161 Show on Instagram, as Lisa mentioned earlier. A lot of cool stuff going on there as well. I will get on. I'm considering giving it. So it's a consideration.
It's been in consideration for a while. Just saying.
It's better. Put it on the list. If you're checking us out on YouTube, subscribe to Pop Culture Pros. And also wherever you found your audio-only podcasts. We will be back next week for talking about the week of Yankees baseball as well. We'll be on our quest to get Giancarlo Stanton basketball jersey on Friday night. So there's that. Maybe he'll be giving them out. I don't know. Or maybe rehabbing somewhere. We'll have to look into that. So let's go Yankees. And also, if you are into comic book stuff, 9:15, Granny's Peach Tea. We're talking about episode 7 of The Boys, season 5. Getting there to that series finale and The Punisher. One last kill. So catch Jason and I there. But otherwise, let's go Yanks, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye, everybody.